Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this look for you, and the other day I was playing with my makeup and I put a picture on Snapchat and I was like, okay, I'm planning my next look. I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do, but I did a look that day and it was really pretty. I did change it up a little bit. I'll show you guys a picture of the look that I did, which was really nice. Not gonna lie, it was pretty dang saucy. But I changed my mind. I changed my mind when I was doing the look today. I was like, I just want to do something that's a little bit more wearable for me because that's just who I am. Like, as a makeup artist, as a person, I like to do looks that are flattering on my face. So why would I do something that I didn't feel super comfortable in? Like, I can show you guys how to do those type of looks. Like, I have no problem doing it, but I just wanted to show you guys something that was still, you know, a little bit more dramatic, but still wearable. So anyway, this was a picture that I posted on Snapchat the other day. I was practicing this look, like I said, and I did more of like a green liner. I just decided to do something a little bit more wearable for me, but you could totally do that. Like this look with that liner, it would look very, very good. Very hot, poppin', on fleek, flawless. I just felt like the look that I did today was just more me. I did add a little line of a pigment so you get more of a pop on the eyes. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads. So with that said, let's get on to the video. For the eyes, we're going to start off with the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer. This is just going to prevent creasing and make sure that our eyeshadow stays on all day long. Next, I'm taking MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to use that as an all-over eyeshadow base just to really lock in the primer, and it's going to create a blank canvas for all the colors that we're going to go in with and just make them pop. So to set the primer and the base, I'm just going to go in with my Lorac Pro Contour Kit. Looks like this. I showed you guys this in my last video. And I'm going to take my Sigma E55 eye shading brush and I'm going to dip it into beige right here. And I'm going to put that right underneath my brow bone as well as in my crease. So the first palette that I'm going in with is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and it just looks like this. And the first color that I'm going to take is called Desert Sand. So just taking Desert Sand. It's very, very light. Unless you have lighter skin tone than me, then it'll show up more. But this is, again, just like a transition. It's going to help with the blending. Okay, so the next color that I'm going into is called Blazing. And it's just this warm orangey color. And I'm going to do the same thing and just fluff that into my crease. And I always pull it out just a little bit because remember, you can clean it up later. So that's not a big deal. Unless you do your foundation first and be a little careful how far you pull it out. And I like to diffuse it, so I didn't add any more product to my brush. Most of the product, when I applied it, started here, and I keep it low, but as it disperses and everything, I start going a little bit higher since there's less product on the brush, and it'll look more diffused, and you'll get more of a gradient that way. After I do that on both sides, I'm then going to take Saffron, and it's just a deep warm red, more of like a deep cranberry. And I'm going to put that in my crease as well and slowly just start kind of mushing these colors together. You still want to be able to see that it goes from light to darker. Just be careful when you're blending these shades together. I'm going to switch to a Sigma E25, this brush. I'm just going to make that a little tighter. So when I say tighter, like, that just means that I'm not going to take it so high when I apply it with this shade or with this brush, but I'm still gonna take it all the way into the inner corner. So I went ahead and kept adding some more saffron because I really want that to be pretty deep shade in there. Then I'm just going to clean off my brush, the same brush, the E25, I'm gonna take and just clean it off and then just slowly start to blend the edge a little bit, so we don't have any harsh lines. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Blazing, just very little, and then kind of freshen up that shade. So now I'm just going to carve my lid, and the brush that I'm going to use is the Zoeva 226 smudger brush. This is the same brush that I use to carve my brows with, and it's just nice and super thin. It's synthetic, so it gives me a really sharp line. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light, and I'm going to just put a little bit on the back of my hand just so I can work with that. And I'm constantly checking my placement so that I don't take it too high. Okay, now it's starting to come together. But because I said I have to go a little bit higher, I lift my eyebrows so I don't like stamp it too much. But as you can see, if I lift my eyebrows and then kind of look up, it'll stamp, do you guys see that? How high I should go. So it's kind of like a little cheat sheet right there. That's basically how high I should take mine. So that's what I'm gonna follow. So now when I look at you, it's not going to transfer when I look up. So it's gonna stay in place and we're gonna be all good in the hood. So I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, and I'm gonna take this shade here. It's just a matte vanilla color on a 242 by MAC. I'm gonna focus more of that on the inner corner. Again, going into the Mauve Obsessions palette, I'm going to take this color right here, and I'm going to soften that edge, and I'm going to take it at a diagonal. And then with a clean pencil brush, I'm going to soften the edge one more time, right on top. From there, I'm going to go in with the deeper plum shade that's in this palette, and I'm going to put that right on the outer corner as well and just like smoke it out. And then with the edge, I'm going to just blend that out. Very slight blendage. I'm going to take a little bit more of this cranberry shade. And then with some more of this one, again, just on the edge. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is just create a small little shimmery line just to enhance that crease a little bit. But I'm going to use today the Stila Magnificent Metals eyeshadow in the color Kitten. It has like a jelly soft consistency to it. What I'm going to do is mix that with my MAC gel eyeliner mixing medium. So I just took some of that Stila eyeshadow and smushed it together with the mixing medium. So what I'm going to do is just follow the crease that I created. Okay, so that's my first little layer. I'm going to let that dry. Okay, so that's how it looks now that I've done the second layer, and I like it. So the lashes that I'm using today are from Rose Lash Boutique. This is what the box looks like, and I'm taking the style Cabernet, and they're just long and wispy and beautiful. So I'm going to use those today. Okay, so moving on to skin. I'm going to take my Confidence in a Cream, and this is from itCosmetics. It works for all skin types. That's what I like about this moisturizer. Now I'm just going to take some primer water from Smashbox. Oh, fuck. Oh! Son of a... Damn it! I'm like embarrassed to tell you guys what I just did. Oh. So I have two Smashbox primer waters, and This one right here I filled with water and alcohol to spray over my brushes and disinfect them when like between cleaning them. And that's what I just sprayed all over my face. We're good. We're good. Let me go get the real. Let me get the one that actually is primer water. Okay, that was probably so bad for my skin. Okay, but here's the real one. Here's the one that's actually primer water. This is the Natasha Denona Face Glow Primer. And I focus it in the areas that I'm super dry. Pretty much everywhere. I don't know why I said that. Then I'm mixing two foundations together. I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Glow in 205 Natural Beige, and then the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation in Sandstone 16. And now I'm just going to blend all that out with my beauty blender. Now for concealer, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light. And last week I used my Kat Von D, and I think I'm going to return the Kat Von D one because I feel like it's way too dry on me. I always like to go in with the side that I blended my foundation with and just make sure that my concealer is blended. Okay, now that that's all blended, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm also going to set right where I'm going to put contour and bronzer and blush. Right here on my chin. That's it. I'm not going to set right here or right here. My foundation pretty much sets on its own lately. Then I'm going to go in and do a little bit of contouring, and I'm using my Lorac Pro Contour Palette per usual. I'm just going to do light because I'm pretty light right now. Then on my chin, because I am part of the mini double chin club, so I'm trying to get rid of that. Pushing it into my hairline, and I'm mixing the light with the medium because remember I said I like my contour to be darker up here because I like to make my forehead look smaller. Using my Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which I've hit pan on and I need a new one. When I do looks like this, I don't like to go too crazy on the blush, so I'll just like load up on bronzer. To highlight, I'm taking my Master Chrome from Maybelline. This one, I went to a Maybelline event and they gave me this. It was amazing. And it's just so gorgeous and it's super pigmented. Like, super gorgeous. So while I was applying highlight, my camera turned off, so sorry. But I went like real heavy on the highlight and just took it here, here, here. Forehead, because like I said, we want to glow. Because I never have a natural glow, you guys. It's not fair. I'm using the Elcie Hydra Enhancer to mist and fix my face now that we're all done. Moving on to the lips, the color that I chose today is from Smashbox. This is from their Always On Liquid Lipstick line, and this one is in the color Spoiler Alert. I thought it would look good since I have like that pretty purplish mauve shade going on in the corner. In the center, I'm going to use another liquid lip, and this one is called Fair Game. Okay, so now that my lip is on, I kind of want to finish up the lower lash line. I just want to do a little bit down there, so I'm going to take these two from the Mauve Obsessions palette. And I'm going to keep it towards the outer corner. And we're done. So here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!